Hello everybody, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, and as you can see I'm sat in the cab of a Scania, and it's a Scania 4, yeah, Scania 4. Can't remember who this one's by. Oh, why actually? There's some slightly non-legit things in here. Jump outside, so you have a look outside. Oh, yellow, that's right, yellow. And not only that, it's a BDF, yeah, Tandem mod. It's been a really long time since I've driven a Tandem. In fact, possibly the last one was the Volvo, which I thought was faulty. It wasn't faulty though, it was a map issue. But anyway, that's by the by. Obviously, but wow, that Scania logo in the cab is super bright. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Oh, excuse me. So, we've got a load. And I think it's a colour coordinated load, and I've got a bunch of stuff to tell you about. And so we'll get on the road. Bit quiet this truck, unfortunately, but so apologies for that. Getting used to the track IR. Yes, apologies for the giant gap in my head, which way we're going left in videos. I'm just getting my brain into gear. That's right, that's how I look left, isn't it? Oh, okay, traffic. Yeah, apologies for the giant gap in videos due to a major Windows failure, so I've had to completely reinstall absolutely everything. Oh wow, there's traffic in this map. As you can see, we're still in Indonesia, and we also have the Frosty Weather Mod and the less snow on the roads. I can't see that way, so I'm just going to pull out. Seems like it. Oh, I can hear a car. Please don't hit me. Oh, sorry dude, I didn't occur any. I'm not in gear. Why is that not in gear? That's an awesome start, isn't it? We'll get better. I always say that. It never does. Okay, straight on, yeah. So reset that. Oh, there we go. So yes, Frosty Weather Mod, less snow on the roads, because that kind of makes it a bit more legit, because this mod doesn't actually change the handling of the trucks. Look at him just pulling straight out in front of me, although I am speeding, so fair dues. So yeah, handlings are the same, physics is the same as no. Wow, it's not. I think my shifting is out of this way. Out of sync. Do you think I can get round here? Oh, it's going to be tight. I think I've stalled. Yeah. Go on. Yes, look at that. That's skill. What are you on about? I deliberately overshot that to show you how skillful I am. Sorry, that'll happen because I'm looking down at the controls because I can't remember the controls. So you have to bear with me on that one. There's the load anyway. I think I might have travelled that little bit of road. Not travelled all this bit here. I've basically done along there and then back along there is where I've been. And yes, it's used packaging, 20 tons, fairly heavy. Right colour. Wrong sort of trailer though. I suppose we could say it's liquid-fied packaging. Yeah? Maybe not. Wow. Truck in the air. Let's have a look outside. Okay. Still got my lift axle. Oh. Thank goodness for that. So, yeah, it kind of looks pretty colour coordinated. Yeah, I might even take a thumbnail. Okay, we'll start off in seconds. Here we go. 580 brake engine in here. Which way are we going? Right. So, okay. Edge out a bit. It should really be indicating. Oh, no. Oh. Wow, traffic. We're going to have to go wide on this one and possibly push out because it's really busy. We could be here sometimes. Constant flow of traffic. Go on, somebody let me out. Wow. Is that Kenworth and Peterbilt? Oh, shut up. This is mad. There'll come a point where that bus is going to stop. Excellent thing. Excellent thing. Now I've just got to get out here. After this red car. Don't stop, red car. Oh wow, it's actually super cool driving a Tandem. The trailer seems miles away. Oh, it's been a while since I've driven a Tandem. Anyways, I was all discombobulated then. Turning right. Sorry, Van. Should have indicated a little bit sooner. I'm cheating because I've got the mirror on there. Let me turn that off. I don't know why that's on. There we go. That, the little mirror up there, the wide angle mirror. It's a really weird angle. Almost useless. Anyway, as I was saying, I've skipped too many gears. Oh, red traffic light. Oh, it's all go. As I was saying, we've got Frosty Mod and the less snowy roads, and also foggy weather. I think is still in. Yeah, foggy weather's still in. And True AI lights. Help is a bit broken. So yeah, I say I've managed to get all those working, as though I've slaved over it for days. But no, I just put them in, and got True AI lights to load. You know, after everything else, on top of everything else, and it seems fine. The game will probably crash, but looks lovely. Really does look lovely. So yeah, I got Windows back running on the computer just yesterday, which was Wednesday, because today's Thursday. After 3 days of trying to fix stuff, luckily I could still recover, at least partially recover, everything on my C drive. Basically the issue was I tried to add a drive, a new hard drive to the computer, and Windows said, oh, I want that hard drive, and decided to assign it as a C drive and corrupt all the drive letters for all the other drives and my boot record and everything, and render Windows completely broken. Excuse the pun. So yeah, I've been battling with that, as well as not being particularly well at the same time. I did, this is the second game I got running. The first game was the Assetto Corsa, that's working fine. Euro Truck Simulator was the second game, and I tried it briefly yesterday, and it was all sorts of capers initially. I couldn't get it to launch the 64-bit version, and then it wouldn't see my profiles, and I don't know what was going on. And then I realised, because I'd reinstalled Steam, I'd lost all the command line, can't think what you call them now, but command line functions, I suppose. And in there I'd put, you force Steam to launch the 64-bit version, have no music at the beginning, no intro at the beginning, and crucially, the location of my home directory, which is, where the mods folder and all that is. So I don't have it on C drive, I have it on O drive, in fact. Oh. So, anyway, long story short, got it working, obviously. Hopefully, if you're seeing this. Like I say, I did have a few very short runs in it last night, Wednesday night. And I got stuff working. And also installed this Frosty mod for the first time. Check that worked. That was good. But it did crash out on me. That's where I left it last night before I came into the game today. It crashed out on me. And with the... Oh dear. The DirectX 9 error. Present, not... I can't think what it was. Bit of research indicates that A, quite a few people have been having this issue over the years, and B, there's two possible reasons for that error. So if you do find... Basically, the symptoms are, driving along merrily, blah, blah, blah. Well, that rhymes. And then the screen, in my case, went grey. And the game was still running, because I could still control the game. I could brake the truck, I could hear the engine noises and stuff. But the screen was grey for a few seconds, and then I think it crashed to desktop. I don't think at that point the game crashed. But I think I ended up at desktop. Now, the two possible causes that I've seen of this could be as follows. One, a graphics driver related issue. Now, I'm running the absolute latest NVIDIA drivers. I had no choice over that. And I think it might have been the same driver version that was running before everything went a bit peaked on. So I kind of ruled that out. Now, I think I was actually listening to some streaming radio. Jack FM, Oxford, if anyone's interested. I love that radio station. Other radio stations are available. In fact, other radio stations called Jack FM are available. But I was listening to that, so I really enjoyed listening to that whilst I'm trucking along. And in order to do that, I was using the web browser, because for some reason, even though I found it in the Euro Truck radio bit, it no longer plays the stream, so I'll just go direct to the website. You've got to have the little window open on your desktop, otherwise it throws a bit of a wobbly. Now, every now and again, I think an advert or something refreshes that window. And I've had it before where it's kicked me out of the game or kicked me back to desktop when it's refreshed that window. Because it pulls the sort of Windows focus onto that browser window. Now, I have a suspicion that is what's occurred this time. But the reason I lost the game, I lost control of the game graphically, is apparently it's something to do with DirectX and hooks and technical stuff, and sometimes it gets its knickers in a twist if it can't stop rendering the game before Windows wants to render something else. It gets its knickers in a twist and spits its dummy out, and what's going on? Right, okay, me handbrake on or off? Some serious traffic behind me. Right, you're probably wondering what on earth happened there. Anyway, so am I. I was talking about crashing, I seem to recall. And, you're never going to guess what. Yeah, some traffic. I crashed. Well, I didn't crash, the game crashed. And it was the same crash I had, possibly mentioned it on last time I used Indonesia maps. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. Pretty sure it might have been the first time. Was it the second time? Anyway, it's irrelevant because it happened again. and it was a Prism, which is a game's, I think it's the game's rendering engine. Index out of array, boundary array or something. Anyway, come on, traffic. This is ridiculous. This is one of those crossroads that, well, I just don't know what's going on here. I think he's cold, Lloyd. He's shivering. I'm going. It's just straight on, yeah. Stop car. Just one of those crossroads where I literally no idea what's going on, because there's don't appear to be any stop lines, there's no stop signs, there's no traffic lights. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's like a roundabout, but without the roundabout. You know, you give way to the right or the left or whatever it is, in whichever country you're in at the time. Anyway, I digress. The crash, yes, index out of boundary array or array out of index boundary discombobulator pipe blockage or something. And just before, literally a bunch of milliseconds before that error, it was complaining about too much grass. If you remember, I did reduce the grass settings last time from high down to medium. Well, I've reduced them down to low now, and to be fair, it doesn't seem to have made any difference to the amount of, grass. There's still loads of grass. Which kind of makes me think that this map, the grass in the map, is, I don't know how to put this, kind of in with the map. It's out of the control of the game. I don't know what I'm talking about, largely. But the way I keep changing the grass settings, and yet the grass doesn't change. So that implies that there's loads of grass deliberately on the map to make it look good, which it does look good. Which was probably normally fine, but I think it's kind of on the limit of what the game likes to see. It's a bit wide there. What's going on here? I'm in the wrong gear. And I can't remember which. That's the trailer brake. I'm going to need that for a hill start. Yes. Don't beat me. Oh, Hummer. Well, I think some of the trucks are struggling with this hill. It's very hilly. I did quickly look at the map just to see exactly where I'd got to, or where the map, where the game decided to save my progress when it crashed. And I'm quite pleased to say that it didn't need to be in a higher gear really, but there's no point in changing actually now. Heave. Oh, what is going on here? What on earth has happened here? I don't know. I mean, there's a bus on the wrong side of the road. There's a truck that's in the ditch. Wow. And you know, I can't remember the last time I saw an accident in Euro Truck Simulator. Well, I think we're in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we, folks? It looks like there's a bit of a stalemate situation developing down there. So I think this is a good place to leave this episode. Stay tuned to see what I can do to get around this traffic. And if I ever get around this traffic, will my game crash? Will I crash? All these questions and more will be answered in the next enthralling episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2, Indonesia Edition. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, do all those good things. But above all, drive safe.